Hey Green Meadows families and friends, and welcome back to the next episode of Zooming In on Green Meadows. Today's special guest is none other than our school nurse, Mrs. MacOwan. I know she's excited to talk to you and hopes all of you are staying healthy during this time of social distancing. As always, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like this video. The more subscribers we have and likes on this video that there are, the broader our audience is and the more times this video is suggested to other people so that many people in our community can see it. Finally, if you're still looking for some Green Meadows gear, don't forget to check out the BSN Sports link in the description below. A portion of the proceeds goes back to our PTO so that they can buy fun and exciting things for the staff and students in our school to use. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you after the break. Hey Green Meadows families, today we have with us Mrs. MacOwan. I know you can see that I'm wearing my cloth mask, trying to protect myself from all of the germs in my own home here on Nurses Day. We're happy to have Mrs. MacOwan on Nurses Day, and we couldn't be more excited to learn some more about her, and hopefully you enjoy this video. Without further ado, here's Mrs. MacOwan.
Hi guys, I hope you noticed that I'm wearing my nurse's cap, which you probably don't know, but ask your grandparents about it. And since I'm here by myself, I'm going to take my mask off.
Well, it's good to see your face. I took mine off as well. I'm in the safety of my home. I think we're okay. So, Mrs. MacOwan, we have some questions set up for you today. I know you've watched many of these videos and are excited to answer them, and even prompted me by not asking you a couple questions since you don't watch very many movies. We're going to stay away from that one. But we're going to start off with our standard Green Meadows questions. So the first question we have for you today is, how long have you worked at Green Meadows? And did you work anywhere else before you came to Green Meadows?
Yes, I've worked at Green Meadows since we opened in 2008. Before that, I worked at Southside. And then before that, I subbed in all the schools. So I have experience in high school, middle school, and all the grade schools.
So you know how to deal with any of the students that come down to your office with a runny nose or an itchy lip?
I certainly do. And most of you, I will send back to class.
That's right. That's right. Unless it's serious, we don't need to see the nurse. Okay, so you've spent quite a few years with us in Frankfort. What's your favorite part about working at Green Meadows?
I really like working at Green Meadows because I feel like we are truly family, not just with the staff, but the students. So if you're having a bad day, you can always find somebody to pep you up. If you have a problem, you can always go to somebody and they help you. And to me, that is what family's about. And I really enjoy that.
I would agree. For our Teacher Appreciation Week, we all just got shirts that say family on them and have the Green Meadows Wolf. And I'm going to be super excited to wear that out in public so people know that we truly believe we're a family. So yeah, I would definitely agree with you. Family is one of the most important things we have with us at Green Meadows. So all right, well, those are our standard questions about Green Meadows. Now let's get into some of those fun and interesting questions. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 5 questions for you. Let's start with, if you could only eat from one restaurant for the rest of your life, what restaurant would you choose and why would you choose that restaurant?
Well, that's a really hard question for me because I really don't eat from restaurants. You know, I have to say, and you're going to think this is crazy, but I think I'd go to McDonald's because I like the people there. They're all friendly. You can get pretty much what you want. You can even get healthy foods, and that's what I really like. Salads, apple slices. So that would be my thing. I like McDonald's. I would like Ronald McDonald too. He's fun.
Yeah, he is, and he gives back to charities. So
Yes,
yeah, something
I like
simple, just down home, easy to get stuff that they've got there. That's great. Yeah, everything in moderation too. So you can eat a cheeseburger every once in a while. Nobody's going to get mad at you.
Well, I don't know about
that. Okay, so let's move away from restaurants. Let's see. You talk to me quite often about things in history. So let's see, if you could personally witness any event in history, what would you choose to see?
Ooh, that's a really, really good question. I think even though I would like to be a bystander because I wouldn't like to see it, I would have liked to have seen the Civil War, and I would have liked to have seen the underground tunnels and how the Northerners helped some of the Southerners, especially the Blacks, get to freedom. So that to me would have been interesting. It would have been a very hard life, and I don't think I'd be cut out for that. But anyway, I think it would be interesting. But there's a lot of things in history I'd like to see.
Yeah, innocent bystander is okay.
Yeah,
Or participant, you know, s- person running slaves to freedom, maybe not as much, but
right.
watching all of those things happen, yeah, we could probably do that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure either of us are tough enough to do the other parts. Okay, let's see. How about what would you choose to have as your superpower?
Ooh, my superpower. Well, let's see. I would like to be able to fly. I think that would be fun. I could fly all over the town and see if everybody is practicing safe distancing, seeing if you're outside getting some in your own yard, getting some sunlight, see if you have your sunscreen on, and see if you're eating healthy. That would be my superpower.
Well, I can tell you if you flew over our house, we'd be doing good on all of those things. We planted a garden last week. We've been outside getting our vitamin D and playing, getting some exercise. So I think we would pass with flying colors.
And I think I've been past your house and I agree with that.
Okay. Well, thanks for the check mark. I appreciate it. Okay. If you could instantly become an expert in something, what would you choose?
Hmm. Well, let's see. That's a really hard question because there's so many things you could be an expert in. I think it would probably be in helping people to get well. What would be the expert thing that you could do? The magic thing to make people understand that they are in charge of their health. That's kind of, I don't know, that's kind of off on the wrong thing, but I think that would be it.
No, that's okay. I totally
Okay.
get it. You want the magic bullet to get everyone to understand and open their minds to being aware of their own health.
Yes, very well put, Dan. Maybe
Yeah.
I better
Hey,
interview you.
I'll be your wordsmith for the day. How
Okay,
about
good.
that? Okay. The last question is the same question we ask everybody. Um, what is your favorite app on your cell phone?
Oh, well, a couple things. I always get up and check the weather because I have to walk my dog in the morning, so I need to know what I'm going to wear. But then I have one that I really like called Word Search because you get to find all these words in a puzzle, and I like that. Keeps my brain going, and I need that.
Yeah, exactly. It definitely does keep your brain functioning. Yeah, any of those games, Words with Friends and stuff like that, is definitely good for your brain. Keeps you thinking, especially when you're away from school for as long as we've been away. We need anything we can do to keep our brains functioning. So I like those. The weather app and your word search app. Both are good. I like them. Okay, well, thank you for answering our questions today, Mrs. MacOwen. I'm hoping that the kids are going to be excited to see you today on Nurses Day and any other day in the future that they might be watching this or if they watch it again. But we really appreciate having you out. Before we go, is there anything you'd like to say to the families or students that are watching?
Yes, I would like to tell you I really miss you. Can't wait to see you in the fall. I hope you're taking care of yourself. Remember, you know how I am. Eat healthy, exercise, and get enough sleep. See you soon.
All right, that's awesome. Okay, last thing we've got to do is who would you like to nominate for the next person to be featured on Zooming In on Green Meadows?
I would like to nominate Miss Tryon.
Our school counselor. All right, she has a great positive attitude, and I think she'll have fun with this. She has a pretty good sense of humor too. So maybe I'll have to come up with some even more interesting questions to ask her.
Good idea. Good idea.
All right. Well, thanks again, Mrs. MacOwen. Like I said, we really appreciate having you, and we look forward to seeing you in the fall, just as you said.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, I love it.
Kids won't have a clue what it is. Mouse.
That just made the outtakes.
I don't know. I could take this cap off.
Oh, great. I got to get this one out in a hurry.
Yes.